Good morning, everybody. We are here with Maggie's babies. And as you can see, their eyes are all open now, and they're starting to crawl. And we'll see if any of them will come out. I bought Mama a nice new cat tree there, but she has not approved of it as of yet. And I've got to get the carpet shampooer out, and I got some spots on the carpet from where she gave birth that went through the little vinyl thing I had. So we'll have to hit that with a carpet shampooer. But I've sprayed it down with some decent disinfectant and stuff like that. And I just gotta give it a proper steam cleaning, because those kind of stains are hard to get up. Right. Because it's all baby stuff. I'm trying to get my fingers away from the lens. Hi, Mommy. Look at little guy there. How is everybody doing, huh? What you guys got? You gonna come out and say hello? A little bit? Yeah? Are you gonna come out and say hi? What you doing, cutie pie? Is it okay if I say hi, Mama? Yeah? I just want to say hi to baby. Yeah, look at the baby. Look at the little baby. Yeah, it's good to see you. Thank you, Mama. Thank you for letting me say hi. What you gonna do, huh? Yeah, what are they all doing? Everybody's having breakfast time with you? Yes, yes, we hear you, Will. We'll get to Will in a second. Everybody's nursing right now. Except for this little one here. Oh, now he's decided he wants in on it too. Everybody's taking very wobbly steps. Yep, everybody's taking wobbly steps. Yep. He's making his way around, Mama. He says, I'm coming to get you, Mama. Yeah, what do you think? What do you think, honeys? Yes, Will, we hear you. Look at that good boy. We don't really know if they're good boys or not. Say, I don't know what you is yet. I don't know what you is yet. Is you gonna come and say hi? Oh, look at that. Baby on the move. Baby on the move. What you thinking? Yeah? What you got, huh? This is basically what they're all doing now. They're about 2 weeks, so umbilical cords are gone, eyes are open, and we're at the crawling stage. So they're just testing their legs out a little bit. Looks like you've got something on your leg there. You got some poop or something on you. Yeah, you tell Mama. Mama, get me and clean me up. She's cleaning up somebody else right at the moment. Yeah. you go, Mama. Yeah. Oh, he had a little bit of a poop explosion. Okay. Oh, poor guy. All right, Mama will clean him up. I will check on him later and make sure Mama cleaned him up, but I'm sure she will. That's the one thing about having a white baby kitten is you see everything that happens. I had that problem with Chunk. Every little poop explosion he had, it was very, very evident. Yeah. Okay. Well, let's try to get up. Which may or may not be easy today. Depends. Alright. Pardon the wacky camera angles while I try to stand up again. Oy vey. Alright, there we go. That wasn't as hard as I thought it was going to be. Things are moving a little bit better today. Okay. Now, we can't leave the door open, because as soon as we do, she tries to move them into the kitchen at the top of a cat tree, which I will not have. So that's why the door stays shut. So I will leave her to nurse, and we will come out here. We'll be back to see you later, Mama. There's Will. Where there's a will, there's a way. Yeah, hi, William. Willow. Will, alias William, alias Will. What? Tell me all about it. What? Yeah? Well, what's the problem? Oh, here comes trouble. It's Chunky Monkey. What? What is your main malfunction, kiddo? Chunky Monkey, we gotta clean your eyeball again. Chunky Monkey. And there goes Will. Alias Willow. Alias William. Right, Will. So we don't really know what we're calling you. I mean, officially your name is Willow, but I kind of call him anything that comes to mind. That becomes their nicknames. They're all enjoying themselves because I have the door open. Because Felix and Blackie and Phoebe all went outside. They're the three that still like to go outside. And so everybody else is watching them. So that's Pete Pete. Say good morning, Pete Pete. And Miss Phoebe. Miss Finny. It's early yet. I haven't had my coffee. What's up, Miss KT? Yeah, and then what? Yeah? Okay. Katie is telling you all about it. Well, then what happened, KT? Yeah, and then what? Yes, we did have terrible wind, didn't we? We didn't have tornadoes, but we had a terrible windstorm. Didn't we, Miss Katie? Yeah, we had lots of rain, and we had terrible heavy winds. Uh-huh, you're right. And you tell them you saw the garbage can blow down the driveway? Yeah, you did, right? And we saw porch furniture blow across the porch. Even the heavy metal stuff blew across the porch. Yeah, that's right. Said we had stuff blowing all around. That was kind of scary. There's Sylvester. Hey, buddy. But everybody is okay. Everyone was safe inside during the windstorm. Those three, Blackie, Felix, and Phoebe, are the three that kind of are still indoor-outdoor. Just because they have issues when they're inside for too long. I still have trouble with them peeing on things and stuff. So they're housebroken, but not completely housebroken. So I'm hoping to eventually take care of that. I had to reschedule when the company was going to come and take a look at building the catio on the back of the house. Because the day they were coming happened to be the day there was all the severe weather. So I rescheduled it because I didn't want to be standing out there and, 50-mile-an-hour wind gusts with hail and lightning. That's not on my list of things to do. So they're going to come Tuesday instead. Right, Miss Katie? Katie and Will. They're going to come on Tuesday instead. Right, baby? Right? Right. So Tuesday we're going to look and see on what it's going to take to build in a nice screened-in porch. Here's Miss Austin, Mama Austin. Hi, baby. She wants to go outside in the worst way because she's going into heat again. And it's not going to happen. See, you don't leave this house again unless it's on a stretcher or in a carrier on the way to the vet. Those are your two options, kiddo. You can hear Willow screeching like a pterodactyl in the background. Because he is part pterodactyl. Yes, Miss Katie, we see you. Katie is in an exceptionally affectionate mood today. I also have to mow my lawn, like really bad. I've got so many weeds, but they're flowers too. So, anyways, I got trash I gotta take out yet. I just did an impromptu, what you got? William. We'll go check on Austin's baby real quick. Everybody still finished breakfast. I've got all the pillows and towels along the bottom of the carrier because he started trying to climb out now. So I had it there in case he fell out. Now he's intentionally trying, so I'm going to have to try to get her to move him, but I don't know where. It would be ideal if she would take him to the same room. And when they're older, I'm putting them together in the same room. Once they're on solid food and they don't need mama anymore, they're all going to be in the same room. Right, Katie? Yes, you're right. So here's Austin's little nugget. Fast asleep. Chunk says, I want to be in the picture too, Mom. Okay, Chunky. So everybody is doing okay. We are at the 2-week mark. And I'll see in a little bit here if I can get some more footage of Maggie's babies, because they are moving around a lot more. And then if this little guy wakes up, I'll add a second part onto this video before I post it. But other than that, everybody is doing really good. Everybody seems to be pretty happy. Chunk has got some allergy problems, as do I. Don't worry, Mommy, I didn't touch your baby. I promise here, I'll move away, okay? She's looking at me like, listen. Right, Katie? Exactly. That's exactly what she's thinking when she's looking at me. She's like, you best not be touching my baby. Don't worry, I didn't touch the baby. I didn't touch the baby. I've got this toy here to occupy Willow and Chunk. And so far it's been helping. Now they're not picking on the babies as much. It's Alex! Hi, Baba! Yeah, what you got? He's my boo-boo. That's my Alex. Alex is my old man. Aren't you, buddy? So you were the first kitty that came out from under the shed. After I swore I was never having another cat. After my Tigger died, I had a Manx cat. Well, he was a mix. His mother was a Manx. His father was some cat somewhere. And, yes, Katie, we hear you. And Tigger was pretty big cat. He was about 20 pounds, but he was solid. Sorry. And he had a little tiny stub of a tail. But I had him for almost 16 years. And he died of stomach cancer. It's Toes! Hi, Toes. Yes, Katie? Yeah, and I was getting ready to schedule Toes' appointment at the vet, and his hair grew back and his sores healed up, so alright, I'll just keep an eye on it. Every time I think to myself, okay, I better get him back for his antibiotic shot, he heals up and he looks great. So, he's eating, he's using the box fine, he's playing, he's doing everything, and his skin looks okay now, so I'm gonna just say a prayer that it continues to look good. Because honestly, after taking care of Chunk and Willow, because I went to my regular vet to get them neutered. What you guys doing? Yeah, I hear you. I hear you. Say, we got to clean up your breakfast dishes so I can make my breakfast. Let's put the covers back on the stove, shall we? we'll do that in a little bit. I have one still back there. Yeah, what you got? What you got anyway? I have these little tin covers I put down just to stop them from mass destruction. I actually used my oven last night, so I had to take them all off of there so they don't warp in the heat. And but I put them on there just because they eat on the countertop, some of them. Because I have some of them like Alex and, where are you guys? There's like Alex and Finny, who prefer to eat up high. If I put their food on the floor, a lot of times they just won't eat. Not the canned food, anyway. Right, Chunky, we gotta clean your eyeballs. Look at your eyes. You look terrible. There he is. It's Alex. So they will not eat unless they eat up here. So I bought those stove cover things there just to stop food from getting down in the burners. Because if any of you out there have electric stoves, you know what a pain in the ass it is when you've got something that you're cooking and something has gotten down onto the burner, and then the burner heats up. The next thing you know, something's smoking. Right, then it smells like something's burning, then the smoke detector goes off, then everybody freaks the hell out because of the beeping from the smoke detector. Because it's loud. And it just causes a nightmare all around. So I just put those covers on to prevent stuff from getting down in there when I'm not cooking. And that stops your nasty hair, right? It stops your nasty hair. And it stops your nasty crumbs that you leave everywhere. And it stops your nasty boogers when you sneeze and I have to disinfect everything 900,000 times. Because you sneeze out boogers all over the place. Who is scratching? I gotta do dishes yet. Who is scratching? Oh, Mama, I'm sorry, honey. I know you want to go outside. But the answer is still a hard no. You cannot go back outside until baby is eating solid food, because I don't trust you to come back. Because she's done that to me before. Right, Alex? Yeah. So she's done that to me before. Many, many years ago. She had a litter of 3 babies, fed them for a week, almost 2 weeks, like about now, and then she punched her way through the screen in an open window I had, and disappeared, never came back. She showed up again like 6 months later. But yeah, so she has a history of walking out on babies. So, she is not allowed outside. And the one window I do open has a thick pet screen. And it is also reinforced around the edges on the outside of the window. So that if somebody leans up against it or climbs it, the window screen is not going to just pop out. You have to physically remove the brace to take the screen out of the window. So that's the only window I can open right now, anyway. Because otherwise she'll just punch through any of the others. Okay, listen, sir. Can you not chew on me? What do you think? Right, Pete? Right. But anyway. Okay, well. So I just want to touch base with everybody. We are at the 2-week mark and everything looks good. I will go ahead and stop this video here. Oh, Chunky and Pete. And I'll see if I can capture Maggie's babies when they're a little more active. Okay, everybody. Bye-bye. Hi, everybody. We've got some little beans. They're crawling around. These are Maggie's babies. So we've got one of the calicos. And we've got the little white guy. Let's see if I can sit down here. Oh. We've got the little white guy. And one of the calicos. Say hi, babies. Hi, cutie pies. What you doing? I'm trying to get my fingers out of the way. Look at that face. Look at that face. What you guys doing? Say, Mama, get your fingers out of the way. Look at those faces. And inside, turn the flash on. Inside, we've got Tiger Stripey and another calico. And yes, in the gray, that is Austin's baby. Yeah, I see you. Look at how cute you all are. Okay, let me get this bright light off of you. I know, I'm sorry. No. Okay, everybody all right? So, long story short, I was cleaning the house this morning, and of course everybody always runs when the vacuum cleaner's on. That's a given. But Austin ran under the bed, and everybody else, excuse me, everybody else came out within like 30 minutes of me finishing vacuuming, and Austin refused to come out from under the bed. And meanwhile, baby was crying, her baby, because he's hungry. And she totally ignored him. So I brought him down into the hallway, figured maybe she just didn't hear him, maybe she's still frightened. And I put it to where she could see him and hear him, and he was laying there crying, and she totally ignored him. So I felt bad for the poor little guy. So I was trying to figure out what I was going to do, and lo and behold, Maggie came up out of nowhere and scooped him up and brought him in here. So Maggie says, "My baby." And in the beginning, I argued with her as not your baby. But now I'm like, okay, well, you know what? If Austin's going to ignore him, then guess what, Maggie? He can be your baby. So I'm going to look and see. Austin was walking around this evening, meowing, looking for him. Finally, she noticed he wasn't there. I'm like, way to go, Mom of the Year, right? So I brought him back out, put him back in his usual spot. Austin was happy to see him. She saw him. She licked his head 3 times, and then she walked away from him again. And I'm like, okay, maybe because Maggie touched him now, she doesn't want him. Then Maggie jumped up into the cat tree and started nursing him. Well, then when Austin saw that, she jumped up into the cat tree and started trying to nurse him. And then Austin just kind of sat there, and she watched Maggie nurse him. And Austin started cleaning Maggie, and Maggie started cleaning the baby, which was funny. Of course, all this happens when I don't have my phone near me. And then Austin just walked away from the both of them. And Maggie scooped him up, brought him back in here. So I'm like, okay. Austin didn't try to stop her. Austin didn't seem upset. So I'm guessing he's Maggie's baby now. I don't know. I'll see. But everybody is doing really, really well. And we'll see how the whole Austin Maggie baby saga plays out. But this time Maggie took the baby right out from under Austin's nose, and Austin saw her do it, made 0 effort to stop her, and didn't even look concerned. She was just like, oh, okay then. And she walked off and started getting something to eat and stuff like that. So I'm like, okay. But, so we've got a bunch of mewing little babies. And I'm kind of relieved, honestly, if it can stay this way. I mean, I don't want to traumatize Austin by separating them, but she honestly doesn't seem to give a shit, so. And I love Austin, I do, but she does not exactly have a history of being Mother of the Year. I was stuck bottle feeding a group of hers years ago that she walked out on. Right at about the same time. It seems like she does really good being a mom for 2 weeks, and then she's like, yeah, I'm over this shit, and then she leaves. So I'm like, well, if that's what it's going to be, at least we've got another mama here. And it's a mama that's going to take really good care of him because Maggie absolutely loves him to pieces. So we're just going to leave it like it is for now, and we're going to see. If Austin seems too traumatized, I'm going to try to get Austin in this room. And then maybe Maggie, because her and Maggie get along. Last time I had a house full of kittens, the two mamas did not get along, and I could not have them in the same room. But Maggie and Austin are actually mother and daughter. So they are fine with each other. And they were pretty cool with each other's babies, from what I saw in the beginning. So now it's just a question of letting Maggie do her thing and see. And it could be, too, because Austin is older. Really, I'm surprised Austin... Well, I mean, I guess it never stops, really, with cats. They're not like people. But Austin is 8. So I was even surprised that she carried to full term and it was healthy and everything was fine. I know sometimes when cats get older, when they conceive, usually they have either not healthy litters or litters that don't exactly go right, which might be why this one was only 1. Maybe that's all she conceived. There's a little guy who's going to go right back in. Wink. See, your sister says, get back in here, doofus. But, yeah. So, I don't know, maybe she's older. She's kind of over it. But I'm like, well, he got taken care of by his real mama for the first 2 weeks of his life, which is the critical period of time. So now if Aunt Maggie takes over and he calls her mom now, that should be fine. I'm more worried about Austin being traumatized, but I really, from the look on her face, she looked like she could care less. I mean, if a cat could have a look on its face. Maggie took him right out from under Austin, and Austin just watched the whole thing happen, and she was like, yeah, okay then. And went and got something to eat, started looking out the window. She doesn't seem to give a shit, so I'm just going to leave it the way it is now, instead of trying to take him away again and making a bunch of drama. I'm like, you know what? We're just going to leave it like it is. And if Austin wants her baby, she knows where to find him, because she knows he's in here. Yeah. And let me go find Mama Maggie and have her come pronto to get you guys cleaned up. Yeah. See, we're going to get everybody cleaned up and everybody's okay. And I think he's happier too, because now he's got other babies with him. And he just seems so much happier to cuddle up in a big ball of his cousins. And he looked very, very content. So I think I'm just going to leave it the way it is. And we'll see, as long as Austin doesn't look too upset. And I'll let Maggie take care of them most of the time. Right? Say, we'll give Austin visitation rights. Yeah, so that's how today played out. I couldn't stay home and try to fix it because I had an appointment. I had to get some family members too. Oops, sorry, put my hand in the camera. So I couldn't take the time to try to get him back with Austin, and try to get Austin and him back reunited, and it was just a big mess. So I was like, you know what, I'm just going to leave it, and I'll fix it when I get home. Got home, put him back with Austin, and like I said, she started taking care of him. She was happy to see him. And then she would rather go someplace else, and then, yeah, like I said. So, we'll see how it goes. But I just wanted to give you guys an update on how everything is playing out. So Austin's baby is officially 2 weeks old, and Maggie's baby will be 2 weeks old officially tomorrow. And everybody's got their eyes open. Everybody looks healthy. Everybody is crawling very well. Everybody seems good and strong. They got good vocals. Boy, do they yell when they get upset about something. So I think everybody's going to be okay. So we will check back in the morning, and we'll let you know how everybody's doing. All right. Hope you guys had a nice day today. We'll talk to you later.